Pawn Stars lights up the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas, where deals on historical treasures spark drama and big bucks. But off-screen, the stars' personal lives steal the show. Packed with love, heartbreak, tragedy, and redemption, let's take a look at the real-life relationships, marriages, and struggles behind the stars of Pawn Stars, including everything from divorce and loss to second chances and new love. Rick Harrison, the mastermind behind the pawn shop, has lived through 4 marriages and one of the hardest tragedies a parent can face. His first marriage to Kim began in 1982, when he was just 17. He had 2 sons, Corey and Adam, before splitting in 1985, under the weight of young love and financial struggles. Rick raised both boys on his own. In 1986, he met Tracy on a blind date, and they stayed married for 25 years. Together, they welcomed a son, Jake, in 2003. Though they divorced in 2011 over lifestyle differences, they continued co-parenting peacefully. His third marriage came in 2013 to legal secretary Deanna Burdett, blending their families with 3 daughters, but they divorced amicably in 2020. In 2021, Rick entered a short-lived 4th marriage with Amanda Palmer, which ended quietly in 2023. Then in March 2025, Rick got engaged to 41-year-old Las Vegas nurse Angie Polushkin, proposing with a 6.5-carat diamond ring from his own shop after a romantic Chilean dinner. Despite their 18-year age gap, their relationship has been described as peaceful and grounded. With the 2026 wedding on the horizon, Angie has since been seen at family events and appears to be well integrated into Rick's life. But amid these new beginnings, 2024 brought unimaginable heartbreak when Rick's son Adam, who had long stayed out of the public eye, died at age 39 from a fentanyl and methamphetamine overdose. Adam had worked as a plumber and never sought the spotlight of Pawn Stars, but had struggled with addiction for years. Rick tried multiple interventions, including rehab, but ultimately couldn't save him. The loss left Rick devastated, now using his platform to speak out against the ongoing fentanyl crisis. Through it all, Rick still draws strength from the memory of his father, Richard Old Man Harrison, who passed away in 2018. Raised by Rick after his parents split, Corey got the Harrison grit, but his personal life had its bumps. 2 divorces, a kid, and a recent run-in with the law. Corey's first love was Charlene, his high school sweetheart. They married in 2009, but by 2015, their schedules just didn't sync. Corey was all in with Pawn Stars, and it took a toll. They split with no drama, and Charlene stayed out of the public eye. Not much to spill there, but it sounds like a clean break. Then came Corina Kiki. Corey and Kiki tied the knot in May 2017, and their son, Richard Benjamin, arrived in October 2018, named after the old man who'd just passed. It was a sweet nod to the family patriarch. But by September 2018, Corey and Kiki called it quits, blaming their busy work lives. They're on good terms, co-parenting little Richard, who's kept out of the spotlight. Corey's all about being a dad, even if he plays it private. Austin Russell is the Pawn Stars goofball we all root for. Corey's best buddy since childhood. He's the guy who makes you laugh, but his life off screen, it's been a wild ride of romance, legal trouble, and social media mystery. Chumley's big love story was with Olivia Radiman. In 2018, he popped the question in Hawaii with a 1.5-carat diamond ring, and they reportedly tied the knot in 2019, keeping it low-key. But by 2020, things went quiet. Too quiet. They stopped posting cute couple pics on Instagram, and then poof, they deleted each other's photos. Classic breakup move. Word is, distance and Chumley's crazy schedule did them in. No divorce papers have surfaced, but Chumley's been spotted with other women on social media, hinting he's moved on. As of 2025, there's no confirmed new girlfriend or engagement. Despite fans speculating about his flirty post, Chumley's keeping his cards close. Smart move. Olivia Black brought sass to Pawn Stars in 2012 during season 5. Hired as a night shift worker after answering a Craigslist ad, she didn't know she'd end up on TV. But in December 2012, her past as a 2008 Suicide Girls pinup model surfaced when the National Enquirer leaked nude photos. The production company, Left Field Pictures, fired her for violating a rule against racy online content. Though Rick insisted he never fired her from the shop, saying her personal life was her own. Olivia stayed on at the pawn shop, taking photos off camera, but left in April 2013, feeling her time was done. She sued Left Field for discrimination, arguing the rule unfairly targeted women, but the lawsuit didn't bring her back. After leaving in 2013, Olivia returned to adult modeling and built a career with Suicide Girls, Inked magazine, and platforms like OnlyFans. She was previously in a long-term relationship with Maria Plaza, an internet personality and adult entertainer. The pair collaborated on projects like a YouTube channel and an adult product line. While her online presence has slowed, Olivia has remained active in Las Vegas, engaging in adult content, charity work, and public events. Rebecca Romney is the rare book expert who lit up Pawn Stars with her smarts and charm. A fan favorite, she joined in 2011 during season 4, appearing in over 60 episodes. She began at Bauman Rare Books in 2007, and later managed their Vegas gallery before relocating to Philadelphia, which limited her time on the show. After a stint at Honey and Wax, she co-founded Type Punch Matrix in DC in 2019. She co-authored Printer's Error in 2017 with her husband, J.P. Romney, a novelist and historian. The couple, who married in 2016, also hosted a podcast together together and share 2 children. However, by 2021, speculation about a possible separation began to surface, fueled by her frequent appearances in videos and photographs without a wedding ring. Mark Hall Patton, the Beard of Knowledge, is the show's go-to history expert, rocking his Amish hat and red shirt. Born in 1954 and raised in Santa Ana, California, Mark later settled in Nevada with his wife Colleen, a UNLV professor. They've been married since 1978 after reconnecting at a high school reunion. Their long-lasting bond is built on commitment and shared love of books, over 20,000 of them in their home. The couple has 2 children, including Joseph, a popular YouTuber known as the Cynical Historian. Danny Coker, the car expert, isn't a regular anymore. He was a frequent guest starting in 2010, but after Counting Cars took off, Danny's Pawn Star appearances dropped off, as he focused on his own series, his shop Counts Customs, and other ventures like his band Counts 77 and Vamped Rock Bar. Danny's been married to Corey since at least the early 2000s. Corey, a businesswoman who co-manages the bar and handles bookings, keeping their ventures humming. They have no kids, preferring their fur babies, a pack of rescue dogs they dote on, often shared on social media. Thanks for sticking with us. Which Pawn Star relationship or story surprised you the most? Comment below and hit subscribe to catch all our latest behind-the-scenes features.